baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Chi-Wei Hu gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Settling in now, Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Hit back up the middle. Duffy right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Next for New York, Jace Peterson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Bold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Popped him up. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. .3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooked.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at 3rd base.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
No strikes.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0 is taken, strike one.
3 balls.
This is where
no
if you're the
strikes.
batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The next 3-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Down the third baseline. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit. There's a ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Abreu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left, right to him. There's one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in now, Steve Fisher. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. Nunez takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Left fielder, Jeremy Brannon.
Now to the plate, Jeremy Brannon. He went deep in the contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Delmonico is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Luis Valbuena.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but it's hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping into the box, Nicky Delmonico. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Popped him up. Shaw in foul ground. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. Previous history with Luis Severino, batting .500, 4 for 8. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raimel Tapia. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Duffy on third. Ahmed over at second. Nunez on at first with 2 down. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Two pitches fouled away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back for the top of the 3rd here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tapia is there. He's got it 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, James.
So coming to the plate, Jace Peterson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Up next for the Rays, Nicky Delmonico. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Discipline and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He drew a walk his first time up. The 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
So that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He's loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Delmonico, the runner at third. Chirinos at second. Ahmed at first with no outs. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Alec Asher answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Raimel Tapia will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation.
Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Segura for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Rays are out in front, 4-0. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Designated hitter, Luis Valbuena.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they'll tack on one more, as this is now a 5-0 game.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Into the box, Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Delmonico.
Ready once again, Nicky Delmonico. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Hit hard up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. And that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees nothing. Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, with you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There is Ahmed. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
In now, Gary Sanchez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Second baseman.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes
too low. It's ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brannon has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to. 1-1. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball. The 1-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. Fisher is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees nothing. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side and right into the shift. Ahmed has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 399 now for his career, and they're on the board at 6-1. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
65, Jonathan Holder. Now batting.
Into the box, Steve Fisher, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This hitter not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Jeremy Brannon. He flew out in his last at. First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Tapia. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 1. Domingo Germán gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 1 down.
Matt Duffy.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 30.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico.
Stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 6-1. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gene Segura. He's over. The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, James Peterson.
In now, Jace Peterson. He singled his last time up. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Delmonico waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In, Aaron Judge. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Two out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two down, runners at first and second. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Alex Colomé is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 4. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nick Ahmed, 2 for 2 with a triple.
Next pitch, you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So striding forward now, Raimel Tapia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Lifted in the air out to left field. Brannon has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Rays 7 and the Yankees 4. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Steve Fisher. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jeremy Brannon. swing and a ground ball to third. Nunez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
7-4 the final finish today. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chihua Hu earns his first win of the season. Luis Severino worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Alex Colomé gets a 4-out save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Play ball!